Hello, it's June 11th, 2023, and I wanted to provide a set of channel updates. I'm still making content, of course, but as of now, I'm trying to ask permission for photos from people so that I can draw more insects and arachnids. And as it is now, I want to do it. I just want to make sure I have the proper rights and permissions to do it. So, last week I pretty much released a video almost every day of the week, and I want to continue doing that. It's just I need to make sure I have permission to use the image rights. So, if you're wondering why I was making so many videos the previous week, well, I was also revisiting the Drawbox exercises, and I'm also going to review my notes on insects again. I also want to draw other objects, so I may do more videos like that. So just so you know that is always on the horizon for what I do. Other than that, I uploaded Drawsum 2. There were some major bugs that I'm a bit embarrassed that I never found before. So I spent a good evening working on fixing that, and I fixed it. It had to do with the mistakes were made because of my code complete. Sometimes with those, it'll if you're typing in a certain variable name, it'll recommend commonly used variable names, and I have two that are the same. Well, not the same, but I mean the words they all start the same, but one is for custom minutes and the other is for custom images to use in the slideshow. And basically I had the code that updates the custom minutes was changing the custom images, and all because of a certain variable name that was being called. And it was actually just for the user interface, so you would see that. I fixed it now, so it is working, which is the good news and all of that, which I'm really happy that I fixed it. It was kind of funny because I saw it right in front of my eyes, but I couldn't see it. And I guess that kind of is a bit considering a lot of drawing when you first make mistakes. You don't even know you're making mistakes until someone else points them out, until you could eventually teach yourself to see your own issues, which is extremely helpful. Other than that, I okay, I took down the Drawsum.app website. I mean, it's still there, but I took it down just because I haven't made any deals yet to get model images of people online. A big important thing was, of course, making sure that one, since they're new models, they must be 18 plus years old, which is important, and also that the person who would sell them to me had the right to use the model images for that purpose, commonly referred to as a model release form. But I had a couple deals fall through. Sadly, no one was able to provide the right documents, so, or they had some, but they didn't have the others. So a bit disappointing, but I keep going on. If anything, making that website really helped me towards making Drawsum 2, because I was able to use a good deal of the code base. Well, I kind of had to remake it, but I was able to reuse some code in that app. Not everything, because it functions like a desktop app and not a full website. But some things were very similar, lucky for me. Other than that, I've been, I'm gonna draw, and I plan to put out videos forever on construction of things, as I have a lot to learn myself, and that's something that never stops. Now, as of now, where I live, Eventually I will get my own place, and when I do that, I want to start painting physically, like oil painting. It's something that like I feel like I need to just jump into and practice, and I would share like probably video footage of that when I do get into that. But as of now, like I don't have the room. Like I have a room, but I don't have enough to like put like in an art easel, painting supplies. I just don't have that room, and I kind of don't want that stuff near my computer. I don't want to get like paint on my computer, or keeping that stuff together. So I do want to say that I eventually will, and I will share that when I jump into that, because I realize that like I just it's a whole. I feel like painting, learning brush strokes, it's a whole art in itself, and it's something that I really wanted to do. Eventually I would like to make like full on compositions, but as of now, I am just not in the position to do that. Sadly, I mean, as much as I want to do it really badly, I just can't based on my current situation. But I will do it. So please know that like I'm definitely uh, up for that. But I just like can't do it right now as much as I want to. But hey, I don't mind waiting. I have a lot to do. I have a lot of videos that I want to release, so I always got something new boiling on the plate. But yeah, I really do look forward to that. I really do want to like learn the art of getting brush strokes properly, and I think the whole thing is all of this is really helping me, like all of this drawing, all of this construction. I want to have like a really good technical background before I jump into doing uh, oil painting, because I feel like I've seen certain people do oil painting without really caring so much about the technical thing. I think certain people can get away with it, or maybe that's what they want to do. Maybe they say it out of style, but personally, I want to draw. I do want to like get to that point, which I look forward to. It gives me something to really look forward to, something to be excited about in my art career journey. Um, and like I may make a couple videos on my YouTube channel on adding like cast shadows, some shading. I want to start with like simpler objects, make a video for like the basic objects. I did learn about that a while ago, uh, and it was very interesting to see how it all kind of follows logically. And if you could understand the basic objects, you'll understand everything. Well, maybe not everything, but a lot more than you otherwise would. Um, Let me think. What else? So, don't worry, I have a list here of stuff that I wanted to say. So, oh yeah, I'll make bug videos. I'll always be making them. I mean, there's always some interesting insect or arachnid to draw, so I will always be doing that and adding it to my YouTube. But like, I think, and maybe shading too, but I'm not sure if I'll ever paint digitally. Like, I feel like I have done it before, and I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just like I'm not a big fan of the paint strokes I get, and maybe I feel like I'm kind of missing out on something physically. Like, I have to say, I've done a lot of drawing with a pencil, and obviously there's always something to learn with that, and I actually do a good deal of that, but yeah, I feel like paint strokes are like a whole nother monster. But like a fun monster, if that makes sense. It would be cool also to like maybe on this channel draw fruits, botanicals, maybe vegetables, things. But yeah, I'll have to like get to that point and really think to myself what to do, or maybe I'll take a recommendation if someone wants to like comment something like that. But I do like drawing all types of stuff. I may also make another channel maybe dedicated to like figure drawing. I wanted to do that on this channel, but the reason why I don't do that is because I just don't want, well, having any nude model images on a YouTube channel is just like threatening for being hurt by the algorithm based on the content. Um, and it's just something to like that I always keep in the back of my mind, but I also don't want any algorithm to limit my artistic like where my artistic direction. It's something that like I always wonder if I feel like why should an artist have to suffer just because of an algorithm? Like why let the algorithm shape what you do? So yeah, I'm always keeping that in the back of my head for content. But I may do that, but I would have to get permission from probably some owner of model images, and they would have to like have the rights to show it. And it adds like another layer of complexity because there's just so much legal stuff I have to make sure of, as frustrating as it is. But that's just how it works. So I mean, I understand. I mean, it totally makes sense. It's just very kind of complicated to get it all down. But yeah, that's the major stuff I wanted to share. But like personally, like I would always want to like get into drawing still life featuring botanicals and insects. Those are my two big interests. Like the whole, I've been into like Dutch art for a while, and I really liked what they did. If you ever look at art like that, I don't know. I just find it really good at making one focus on it all. Like I really found myself getting absorbed in that type of art. And I'm like, I have like a bunch of ideas I write down, which they say is not always a good thing to do. But I have a bunch of ideas of compositions I want to make, but I'm not going to jump into it until I have a lot of skill. And yeah, and I find it really weird because to a certain extent, a lot of people would say that those are lesser things to draw, and I really don't like that. I don't like why people would say that those are the things that are like least valued, and that was the whole idea of a lot of Dutch art, in which it was redefining what they valued. And it was very interesting, and like there's a whole insect world of how they operate, what they do, a whole hidden world that it's just like I feel like everyone is so oblivious to, and it's very interesting. And I feel like you could also get away with like doing stuff with insects that you couldn't, well, you could use them as not use them, but I mean you could like show messages in different ways. Maybe I'll even delve into like surrealism one day, but I will never do that until I have like really good realism technical ability down. I wouldn't want to I want to be known for technical skill, like having some good level of technical skill before I make stuff. Not to insult the people who are more doing abstract work, but I personally I want to be known for having like good rendering skill, good construction, good interesting gesture, something that makes people think. But yeah, those are the main things I wanted to talk about as I tried to draw some boxes, and they look weird. Goes to show you I have a lot to learn. But yeah, thanks for watching this channel update, or listening to it. If you do like my content, please subscribe to my channel. If you have a question, please put it in the comments. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share. Thanks for listening. Bye.